man, we're crushing this bowl. Oh man, we're crushing the toilet bowl today, guys. We're crushing the toilet bowl today, guys. We gotta get in, we gotta wipe up, we gotta do everything, man. Cause what's good, y'all? Welcome back to another iCan Homegrown Seed to Harvest series. What's going on, y'all? We back for another episode, guys, and of course we ain't taking no dookie, but we in the bathroom, which we converted into a makeshift grow chamber, and things are looking pretty decent. But we got a lot of stuff to show you guys today, guys. We're gonna show you guys the veg chamber, give you guys an update in the veg chamber, show you guys a few things up close that we got in this little bathroom, but also we're gonna pop into the flower tent, show you guys what we got going on. We got a few ladies pretty close to harvest, and things are looking immaculate, chef's kiss. And we also just dropped a video on the Legal News Network channel, so if you guys have not been tapped in, tap in. We got tons of stuff going on over there. But let's start off in the veg chamber. Let's just head on straight over there and see what's good.
Warning, this video is for scientific and educational documentary purposes only. We do not sell anything.
A few moments later.
Alright, y'all, so here we are in the garden. Just a quick little update for you guys in the veg chamber. Things are looking really good. These are actually all the plants that we planted with you guys when we actually popped all those new genetics. So down here we got a tons of the new genetics that we're running. The Whitechapel, we got the Cinnasticks, we got the Unicorn Poop. You guys remember all these, but the point is that these are looking super happy, super healthy, all being powered by the iCan Veg Pack. We also are using some of the iCan Sea Blast with this, and that's really been helping to boost the plant's vigor. You guys can see we got some beautiful length in terms of the internodal spacing. I love this type of spacing. It's just personal preference, but all the leaves, guys, look super happy, super green, super healthy. I could not ask for more. Now you guys may be wondering, this is a 1 gallon system setup. We got all these pots are in 1 gallons, so they're small enough to just be able to fit into this little chamber, right? It closes up just like that, really nice and smooth, and it opens back up just as smooth, and they're looking really nice and happy and healthy. Now we actually did a watering just yesterday, so the plants are feeling a little bit on the heavier side, so we're going to leave them for a little bit and to just make sure it maintains moisture. As long as the plants maintain that optimum moisture, it really is really great. And I think the plants are loving their homes, especially since we got them out of the solo cups and into their new homes. So these are actually all of the plants that we got right here. So let's start off with the Unicorn Poop. This is Pheno A, looking pretty good, pretty happy and healthy. We've also got some of the frozen juice. You guys would remember that a lot of the iCan VIP Bean Club fam have gotten packs of frozen juice, showed up to their doorstep, burning mailboxes down, but this is that frozen juice. Now we got the Whitechapel. This is that Whitechapel from Irie Genetics, looking really good as well. Super green leaves, a really nice spacing as well. I'm just happy with how all of these are actually turning out. Now down here we got another frozen juice pheno. So we got a few different phenos. We're going to be doing phenotypic comparisons. We got the Blue Easy. This is from Exotic Genetics, so shout out to Exotic. Now we also got another one of those Blueberry Berserks. This is one of the strains that I bred myself. iCan VIP Bean Club homies, look out for some of that Blueberry Berserk. This one is actually a 2 gallon pot, guys. This is the Slurry Pie. This is a cross which we made ourselves as well. This is the Slurricane cross. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how this baby turns out. This is one that I'm super excited for, guys. But we got tons of different plants down here. We cannot forget the methane right here. This is that methane super gas. Shout out to the homies who hooked us up with that genetic, really nice. This is that methane. All the plants in this place are looking really good, guys. But what I wanted to show you guys is that last night I came in and I did a couple of toppings on some of these ladies, like this one right here. We did a little bit of a topping, so you guys can see just over top we literally just popped her off. I think I actually threw the tops right here. I'm a messy kind of guy. This is not how you want to keep your grow space, guys, but we show you guys everything. So this is the top that we took off last night. We took off another one right here as well too. So what we're going to do today is show you guys how we top in veg, early veg, because for a couple of these ladies I think we really need to get to topping. I don't want them to be too tall. You can count the nodes: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then right here we got like a 6th one. So this is about the 6th node that we will be topping, you know. So personally, that's my preference, about the 5th or 6th node. And I go in there with my fingers, guys, and I literally just pinch them right off. Easy does it. Now a lot of people do it with tools and all types of stuff. I just go in and pinch it with my fingers. I've been doing this for so dang long, and this is the top. So early veg, this is when I top about 3, 4, 5 nodes is the ideal spacing. Let me know what you guys prefer, but for me, I just sort of play it by ear. Sometimes it may be more, sometimes it may be less. Now some of them you guys can see we have not topped. Some of them I may leave just for a little bit longer, but this one looks like it's another great candidate just to pluck her off. So we'll go ahead and pluck her off. Now there is a risk with this, guys, that you actually do not get a clean top and you miss, and that's how filming was born. I missed. So let's go ahead and film this unicorn poop right here. Let's give this one a little bit of a film and do it a little bit less of a less careful method, I would say. So you just sort of go in and you pinch it up, you pinch it off, and you miss. So you sort of literally miss. So you see we got a little bit still on there. That is the filming technique. Now we'll leave this and show you guys exactly how this progresses, but usually if you film, you can actually end up with more than just 2 dominant shoots taking over the one. You can end up with 3 or 4, or it really sends things into overdrive. So that right there was filming, guys. Pretty much we got that filmed. You guys can see we got a little bit of a mess up when we top, and that is filming. So we're gonna go through and just top a few more of these, guys, and show you guys how we do that. But what we really want to show you guys is some of the beautiful girls that we got in the flower chamber, because things are looking good. But what we also got are some more ladies up here, guys. This is the other part of the veg chamber, really looking good. So we got the upper and the lower. Now all of these are clones that we have been running before, and all of these down here are ladies from seed. So you guys can sort of see the difference between everything that we've been running from seed that has like a tap root or whatnot, really growing up really straight. That's why you got to go in and do the topping, versus things that we've already topped. These are all clones that have already been topped, and that's why they're growing a little bit more wildly, you know. But also some of these are monster crops, but just because we took them about a week or 2 into flower, not ideal, but that's when we took them. So for instance, this pastries B, you guys can see it's got some pretty crazy growth going on in here, like little pistils and stuff popping out everywhere. Even though it's in veg, that is literally a result of the monster crop. Some of them are a little bit less so, like the Paloma that we got in the back, but this pastries up in front is a really great example of a monster crop. Even though it's not late in flower, when we took it, it was literally a couple weeks into flower, so you can still see some of those pistils. Same thing with this other one. These are all clones, all cut. So this is what we got going on in the veg chamber, guys. Just want to show you guys things are looking really good, putting in work under those Mars Hydro lights. This is the FC 1500 putting in work. And now somebody asked me recently, they repurposed their own grow cabinet, sort of like this one, and they actually had a bunch of foil up on the walls. Now when it comes to reflectivity, guys, foil is a lot less effective than just plain white paint. So I got some plain white paint in here. It really works really great. So plain white paint, guys, or you can use Mylar obviously, but plain white paint works great. The 3 things that you want: a plain white paint for reflectivity, an oscillating fan for air oscillation, and some light for light source. A light source for your light. Your ladies need the light. So these things can really get you by in a veg station setup, sort of like what I got going on here, and this veg chamber is putting in work. So let me know what you guys think of this veg chamber, and if you guys are willing to set something up like this if you're running low on space, because it's been a lifesaver for me. Now that being said, let's head over to the flower tent. Alright y'all, so we're about to pop into the flower tent, but I wanted to show you guys what we got going on right here in the clone station, and it's absolutely nothing. Nothing's going on in the clone station right now, but in here in the shower, we do have some stuff going on. We rigged up this little setup with an old piece of plastic right here, just some old piece of plastic with some magnetic lights. Threw that up on here, and we got these babies looking real good. Now this is that London pound cake. I just ran out of space for right now, so we threw this one in here, but this one is another pastries B cut that I had. I forgot out of the tent like for a couple of weeks. I literally forgot this plant outside of the tent, behind the door, in the darkness and shit. And you guys can see we got a little couple problems on here. That's because it was literally struggling, guys. Like, check out what's going on down here. It's been struggling for a while. Like, I literally forgot this plant behind the door. I was like, wait, am I missing a plant? Where is that other plant? Oh shit, I forgot when I was transplanted, I stuck it behind the door. So this one doesn't look all that great, but it's coming back to life for sure. Definitely coming back to life. But right next to it, we got a healthy mofo. This one we did not forget out of the tent, but this one has just been looking really good and really happy, really healthy. So you guys can see, even when I pull this big long branch down right here, we're seeing a bunch of happy bud sites all on the inside of this plant. So this will be a perfect candidate actually to do a little bit of a low stress training with. Pull her down like that, pull her down like that, scrog her out, and then throw her into flower. I'll get some really maximized yields in this. But just to show you guys what we got going on here in terms of setup in the shower, this is literally the shower setup. Sometimes I turn this on and water the plants with that, but check this out. We got a little bit of a riser, we got a little bit of a plant dish, and we got a 5-gallon tall pot. And these plants are looking good in here. We got a little plant stake in here for support, but this one does not have any plant stake. But down here we got a bunch of these dying leaves, really turned crispy and brown. We just need to sort of pull some of these things off. So right now this plant is in a bit of quarantine as it gets back healthy after being left out of the tent behind the door for like fucking 14 days. But it is what it is. It's a resilient plant and it's pulling through. But right next to it is the happy healthy girl that's about to be into the flower tent. Now let's show you guys what we got in the flower tent, because we got a lot of ladies in the flower tent and they are looking good.
12 seconds later.
Alright y'all, so let's make our way into the flower tent, see what we got going on. We got a lot going on right now. Let's start on this side. We got this beautiful girl right here. This is that baby Yoda. She's looking pretty nice, really purple, stacking up really nicely, and I think she's actually getting pretty close to harvest. We'll give you guys a little video when we get close to harvest, show you guys exactly how things will look, but she's stacking up really nicely. Now next to her right here we got that cherry paloma. This is that JR cut, so shout out to my homie JR for hooking us up with this. We've been running this for a little while now. She looks good all the way down, as you guys can see, and these are actually all being powered by the iCan flower power, guys. So this is the iCan combo, crushing it right here with some recharge. Look at how beautiful these girls look, guys. Absolutely stunning. This is the JR cut, the cherry paloma, looking really good. Now we actually got a couple of these plants in here right now that are JR's cherry paloma. This one in the back right here is also cherry paloma, JR cut. So we got a couple of them looking really nice, man. I've been running this for a while now, and it's just that perfect midday toke. I really enjoy it, man. It's a perfect midday toke when you still want to be productive but you still want to feel good. So this is that JR cherry paloma. Now right here in early flower we actually got some of that London pound cake. This is a little bit of a bush going on in here right now, so we actually need to do a little bit of a defoliation on this girl. As you guys can see, even all the way down here you guys can see she's pretty bushy, so we got to go in there and do a little bit of a a trim. Things are looking way too bushy right now, but it's all good because she's pushing through flower. The iCan flower power has her fully fed. She's not looking like she has any deficiencies whatsoever under the iCan flower power, and the above shot looks really good. You guys can see bud sites everywhere. Things are looking good. We can even go in and do a little bit of training, pull these large branches out so some of the bud sites inside can get a little bit more light and produce a little bit more bud, but it's looking really good for now. Now over here, if we shift across to this side, we got some of that Tahoe OG cross with the Platinum by In-House Genetics. We've been running this for a while now, so you guys would have definitely seen this one on the channel before. She's a really beautiful girl. She gets really hungry in flower, super hungry, but she throws off some really crazy colors, as you guys can see. Absolutely beautiful colors. I've been loving the colors on this girl. Now I've actually got a cut of her, and I'm wondering if I should continue to keep her around or if I should just make space in the tent. Let me know what you guys think. Personally, I'm leaning toward making a little bit more space in the tent, but she just looks so beautiful, guys. Like these purple leaves, the leaves that just turn color, like it's just so dang beautiful. Even on this one right here, we got some purple turn into some yellow, turn into some violet to some purple. It just looks so good. The green, everything, man, it just looks absolutely amazing. So I've been really enjoying this Tahoe, and this is actually something that I'm toking on right now. Now you guys can see these nugs are pretty sizable in terms of the size of the nugs, but it is a little bit more colorful than some of the other ones. Like the nugs themselves look really frosty too, guys. Check out that crustiness on there. That's some really nice stickiness. So these are some beautiful ladies that we got in the tent right now. Really beautiful. Now this Tahoe OG cross with the Platinum is a strong plant, sturdy plant. It definitely does not need any stakes because it just grows so strong and sturdy. Right here we got one of the LST clips that actually popped off. You guys can see it right there. It was on, but it's popped straight off. And here we've actually got another LST clip as well. So outside of that, we haven't done a whole lot of training on these ladies, but they stand up super tall on their own. You can shake them around and everything, and they look really sturdy in there. Whereas some of the Slurricanes, also from In-House Genetics we got in the back, they're just flopping over everywhere. I've been having a difficult time trying to keep her sturdy, especially since she's in the back of the tent, and I've just been a little lazy to get into the back there to actually clean her out. But we got some Slurricanes literally slopping over everywhere in the back here. Some of them are looking like the branches are standing up, but those are only because we got them staked up. You guys can see we got a little stake holding them up. They're a little flopping over right now, but I've been running these for about 3.5 years, so these are cuts. I know exactly how they run, so I can definitely assure you that no matter how flopped over they look right now, they're gonna produce some fire flower. It's gonna taste and smell great. So right now I ain't worried. Maybe after this video I'll get in the back there and stake them all up, but for right now we got so much going on in the tent. I need to take these out to get into the back there. It's a whole thing, but these tents are being powered by the Mars Hydro FC6500s, beasts of a light. I've been running the older model, which is the one on that side, and the newer model, which is the one on this side. I've been running them for quite a while now. The older model I had for about 5 years, I think, and this one we've been running on the channel for about 2 years now. So altogether, this has been running for quite some time. This powering this 4x8 tent, it's absolutely crushing it in the flower tent. Now what I really like about these lights, guys, is that you can adjust them with these adjustable dimmers. You can actually set these dimmers outside of the tent and increase the brightness or decrease the brightness. But outside of that, we also got some UV IR supplemental lights set up right now. Now they're not actually on right now. I don't run them 24/7, just a few hours a day, but when they are pumping, they look really nice. Now these can be run across any existing bar style lights you have, no matter what brand, but these lights are banging, and these are what really level up your flower game. We can actually get in right here and turn it on through the timer. Alright, so as you guys can see, we got those UV IR supplemental lights set up. We got the red and the blue, and we also got the UV. So as you guys can see, they look really nice. And like I said, they just sit alongside your existing lights, and they fit in perfectly, seamlessly. Just have a look at that up close, guys. UV IR. Now we actually got a upgraded one, which we will be showing you guys pretty soon on the channel. But while we get that set up, they've been loving life under these ladies, guys. Check it out. Absolutely stunning. You can see the hues nuances and the colors through the light on the camera is actually really cool to see, and the plants, they love it. So we actually have these kicked on just for a couple hours a day, because the trick is you don't want to be running UVI or supplemental lighting alongside your existing setup 24/7 or 12/12. So that's just a little trick for everyone out there. But those are the lights, and things are looking really great under the Mars Hydro lights in this tent, guys. So let me know what you guys think about the flower tent. Things are looking great. Absolutely stunning. Alright, y'all, so that's what we got going on in the flower tent right now. Things are looking really good, if I do say so myself. I'm looking forward to cutting down this Paloma, the Baby Yoda. Actually, everything in here I'm really looking forward to cutting down in flower. I know that I've been running a few of these cultivars, but the Baby Yoda is going to be my first time actually sampling that one, so I'm looking forward to that. The Paloma, the Slurricane, the Tahoe OG, all these stuff I've already tried, even this London Pound Cake. But let me know what you guys are running in your garden right now. I want to find out what you guys are running, because I'm going to pop some new genetics soon, and I'm looking for options. If you guys got any options, drop in the comments down below and let me know. But wait, if you want to get some fire genetics and get your mailboxes burned down, then join up with the iCan VIP Bean Club. And if you want to find out more about growing that fire, then check out any episode on screen right now, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace, fam.